Rogue's Labyrinth by Elliot Bonneville, or because I think I remember some of my French, I would probably pronounce that last name Bonneville, but I don't know. Hey guys, this is Game Hunter, playing some more 7-day roguelike challenge games from 2013, and today is this game called Rogue's Labyrinth. First and foremost, Rogue Labyrinth is a strategy game, not a stealth game. There are 7 levels in total, and each exit is protected by the number of doors equal to the level it is on. When they die, the Guardians drop the keys to these doors. Wait, each protected by enemies equal to the number of doors? I don't know. So numpad, movement, get an extra move every 5 moves, but can't take diagonals. Okay, but I can take diagonals then. Alright, then, so I'm just going to ignore these because I love to not know about hints, and I already have the Labyrinth screen opened up, so we can just go right to it. Okie dokie then. And I take it the and signs. Wait, I can't diagonal. Where's, maybe I'm the wrong buttons? Because there's Hajjacable Yuban. Okay. Okay, there. Whoa, I just got like a double jump. That was, huh, maybe I'll have to read those instructions actually. At least I think I got one, I don't know. Anyway, I gotta, so I pretty much just, yeah, this maze looks already pretty trivial, except that I have to take the long way, which is to say that the entire maze is very, very long and windy. Oh, that's great. You know, it's funny, I once saw a map generator, and it actually is somewhat complicated to make map. Oh, that was best map ever. Except I guess I do have to kill. Yeah, I have to kill stuff before it'll let me do what I need it to do. So I can just wait. Oh, whoa. So, hold on, let's reread that again. Let's see. There are 7 levels. Each exit is protected. When the doors... You can't hurt them directly, but they will attack and kill each other on sight as long as you don't distract them. Okay, so that's how that goes. Try jumping over them. Run into them if they're on the tile next to you. If you succeed, they will be confused for a turn. If you got... Okay, so this is all important information, in other words. If you've got a guardian on your tail and another one just ahead, you may want to jump over the one behind you and get some breathing space. If you manage to get more than 10 spaces ahead, he'll lose your trail. If you're running down a long hallway, try jumping over him. Right. Oh, crap. Well, I think I've already started the labyrinth. But I started it again, so... Again, I feel like I'm getting double turns here. And I don't know why. We hopping around in my banana shoes. Why am I moving double time? Ugh. Oh, and then I died. Great. Okay, so that's a real quick death. And I'll have to move this every time. Oh, that's fantastic that I gotta do that. Good enough? I think it's good enough. But for whatever reason, when they come into play, it's like that suddenly I gotta deal with, with complications. But, oh, let's see if we can't get to those guys in time, I think this guy's pretty close. Yeah, he's pretty close. Somehow we gotta lure him all the way to another one, though. Don't even know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe... I don't even know. It looks like I'm able to handle this, especially because of diagonals. And you probably lost sight of me. I don't even know if I want to bother. Are there any that are kind of close to each other? I don't think there are. That's annoying. So I have to make... Oh, crap! Okay, so there we go. I think I'm supposed to keep track of my double turns. Yep, there we go. Yeah. Oh, that's going to be... I don't know if I would call that annoying, but that's going to take some time to get used to. And certainly, I'm going to have to figure out this whole killing them and then getting the key and then running away from the next one. It seems like avoiding them for the most part isn't too bad, but once you have to deal with multiples, then things get rather interesting. Don't they, Miss McScrooge McDuck? Oh man, okay. You know, I'm just gonna do a quick pause until I actually get to a guardian. So yeah, back when I'm back. So here we go. Confused. Confused. And I just gotta keep him close enough. So that was that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Come on, notice me. Notice me from there. There. Come. Oh, really? Oh, there you go. 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Ah, crap skis. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to count out loud. 2, otherwise, I'm just going to forget. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that kind of worked, except now I have to somehow get past this guardian who's way over here. And I guess I can just... I don't think he's after me, but doesn't really want to move from that area. I suppose if I can get him when he's... So what? You're kind of seeking me out, sort of, except not really. And that's ideal. That's ideally where I want him to get to. Or it. Probably these guys are just its. Good enough. Okay, there we go. Got my key, and I'm on to the next floor. So now we need 2 doors, which means we have to kill 2 guardians. So yes, I think, let me just trace this out. Ah, I got a little bit of time, so back when I'm back. So apparently I'm pretty close now, but apparently if these guys are just close enough to each other in the first place, they'll just flat out kill each other, period. Which is whatever, but... Well, I gotta get this guy on my tail eventually. Okay, so that was the one. Okay, good. You can jump them diagonally. That would appear to be a very critical thing to do. And so now we have to get to the next key, which is quick. Okay, good. Well, yes, indeedy weedy. Huh. So yes, well, this is definitely roguelikean. You have to be very careful with every move once you get into actual combat. If I were to say what the problem... Ah, crapskis. Okay, well, that's probably enough. Ooh, that's close, though. That is close. It probably gets better in later levels because there's crap tons of guardians. But when there's fewer, you might want to just make the level smaller in general. That's all I'd really say. Otherwise, the mechanic seems pretty good. Although I don't understand the if successful. Does that imply 100% or... excuse me, does that imply that there is a chance of failure? Or what? Not really... Wow, so there's 2 keys right off the bat, which is nice. Okay, so now we jump. Ooh, we're a little close on that one, aren't we? Yes, indeed. So yeah, I imagine that it gets a lot more hectic in later levels. Just as a guess. Although it would be kind of cool if there were more than one type somehow. Oh, come on, just get on my back. Okay, here we go. And then skabamf. Yes, I didn't cut the corners properly there. So yeah, I got to take a detour in order to get to these 2 keys. And then once I do, therein lies a, well, oh crap, there we go. Well, that's a, yeah, I knew it. I wasn't counting. It would, oh man. It's kind of annoying to have to count because you don't really, because you have to count. I mean, you know, but the fact that it has to be internal to your head is just, yeah. I do kind of want to see how weird it gets. Oh man, this one's going to be annoying, isn't it? There's nobody that's really close to each other. Oh, these guys are pretty close, actually. But you really do have to count. And that's just annoying. Okay, so he's dead. And then now we do... So you didn't see me. Basically, you wait until they do 2, and then you start counting. It's just... I don't know. Anyway, back when I'm back, because this is going to take a while, I think. Okay, well, I just did some juking. It's... unfortunate, well, at least unfortunately for the sake of a video, this isn't much of a thing to show because there's one extraordinarily simple mechanic and very few instances when you can, well, very little variety is what I'll say. So in a sense, I mean, even though everything's random and stuff, and this is an important thing to note, is that just because it's random doesn't mean that there's necessarily variety, because I mean, if you want to think about it as a solvable puzzle, we have lots of blank spaces where the solution is absolutely trivial, and then we have spaces where there's combat, but the number of moves is extremely limited because the number of possible combinations is actually pretty low compared to a game with vast complexities of having great amount of items and, let's just say, more than just 2 or 3 places to move at once. Oh, whoops, that was bad. So the idea then is that you need to come up with situations in which the enemy kind of... Okay, that worked out good. I need you to move. You need to come up with situations in which there can be kind of tactically interesting scenarios. Would you still... Just start moving up again. I just need you to go a little bit so that this times out well. Come on. There you go. Good enough. Even if he started to come back down, you know, I can chase him out in these situations. But otherwise, it's just a wait game. So I keep saying Unfortunately, that's what this game is reducing me to. Dun dun dun. And there it is again. Ooh, this is a tough spot. This is a tough spot. There we go. I basically got lucky there. Yes, I did. Well, and I'll have to take a little detour to get that third key, but that's okay. That is most okayable. I think one of the... it's kind of unfortunate that the Guardians can't go after you if you're, like... There we go, okay. Oh, that was close. We're going to do a double jump, a double back turn flip, and there we go. That ought to be good enough. But yeah, that's the idea. I don't even know if I should have made this go as long as it did, but you get the idea. I don't really want to... Well, okay, let's at least show off floor 4, and let me do a quick back when I'm back to get there. Right. And so, yeah, there's a lot of dudes here, but we're not gonna keep doing it. It is more or less the same game each time. And while it is a game that consists of procedural content generation and permadeath and a number of other things like having the tiles set and everything like that, it really lacks what I would call variety, which is what is necessary to make a game continuously interesting. And that's why Rogue is somewhat interesting, because you do have items that you'll just find randomly, and whether or not you have them for a given situation is going to greatly affect the outcome of a particular battle and things like that. What else? I mean, I can appreciate it for the game that it is, but it really needs to be smaller per level, I think. Right now, the maze is extremely trivial. There should probably be multiple ways to get through the maze, would be a good example. Because even though it's a labyrinth, it should just be maze-like. It doesn't have to be a complete caterpillar. But I'm kind of nitpicking, but you can see that there's a number of stale flaws. It's kind of hard to explain. But the idea is that you really want to have some kind of depth to your tactics, some complexity to them. So yeah, mostly this has been me talking and playing this game, which the idea isn't boring, but the execution is, and I'll just leave it at that. This has been Game Hunter playing Rogue's Labyrinth. Join me next time when we look at a 7-day roguelike game challenge from 2013 challenge game. Yes, until then, keep playing those roguelikes, guys, and take care.